Just in front of the cocoa plum is my vegetable area. You can see this is the back side of it. You can see I've got a nice little eggplant. I have one in the refrigerator that I grew. Oh, here's another baby eggplant. Where are we? And it blooms like crazy, so I think it's healthy. I've got, this is cauliflower. These are radishes, and the radishes are just about ready to go. You can see them down in there. Then I have some herbs mixed in, thyme, of course tomatoes. Now we're in the front of a sopadilla. That's a plant I ate and stuck in the ground and it grew. Some pineapples, lettuce, some more thyme in there, my avocado. Then we come over here. Oh, this is a weeping hibiscus. I planted that. It's not edible, but God, I love it. My grape, I don't know what I'm doing, so if anybody wants to offer me assistance. And then of course, you know, we want to put a lot of marigolds around to keep pests away. This is also kind of a little bit of the nursery. That's a papaya. I don't know what this is. I stuck it in the ground. It might be beautyberry. And then I have 3 more jackfruits that I would love to give away. I carved a pineapple for Halloween, and that's the top of it. It's growing nicely. And anyway, yeah, so that's the vegetable portion. Oh wait, okay, we're facing east again. These are pentas that I have for, I just cut them back. They were huge. And then the interesting thing down in here is this is where these are praying mantis nests. And I don't know if any of these are still good or not, but they all happen to be in here, which is weird. But anyway, that will be a natural pest control. Then over here, I was going out of town recently and had leftover cherry tomatoes, and I stuck them in the dirt and they grew. And then also tomatoes love to be planted with basil, so we have basil. Again, facing east, but you know, kind of far away from the beautyberry and the olive tree and mango. This is jalapenos. I chop these up and stick them in tequila, and it makes a spiced tequila. It's really good. I'm going to do that probably later today, or definitely before Thanksgiving. And then this is a pot. My friend Marie gave me flowers, wildflowers, and I just stuck them down in here. But then this is also a penta. This is an awesome succulent that the bees really love, and so I like to keep it in this big pot because they really love those hot pink flowers. As we turn around, now we're facing west, moving west along the pool area. You'll see I have like a little flower area. It makes no rhyme or reason because some of the things I planted have died back, but you'll see there's nasturtiums, that's edible. The strawberries are there and they're edible. Snow on the mountain, which the bees love, and so does my dog. I have oregano here. I'm gonna start splitting that once it gets a little healthier. And then here I have again some more nasturtiums and strawberries. And this is another finger lime, that one that looks like caviar and then it tastes like lime. It's gonna be great. And some more nasturtiums that I can split. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is why all the chips and stuff. This is actually transforming this sandy soil into something better. So as it breaks down, it's gonna feed this ground, and then hopefully, you know, it'll be so spongy and awesome that I can just basically jump up and down on it. And I'm gonna give you kind of a panoramic of everything. You can see there's the vegetable garden with the bees behind it, the big palm over there in the corner. You can see the wild coffee, the lemon and the lime, the loquat, the big olive. And then if you were to continue to go left, that's where through the lanai here. I have one other plant on this side. I'll also have some succulents because I don't have to water them. I put them on the tables. There's a lot of hibiscus on this property. Whoever lived here before must have really liked it. Here's a little bit of lemongrass that a friend of mine at the dog park gave me, and it's great in my okay, let's go out the west gate and we'll see the back side of the farm. Walk over here. You may recognize this because we just saw it. This is Chaya. This one's going to get a little bit more light than the one on the other side. It's doing great. It already has new growth on it. And Chaya is like a miracle food. It's like a spinach tree, but you can't eat the leaves raw. You have to cook them because they can be toxic. Here's another little jackfruit. Again, I ate this and grew it from seed. Those are always my favorites. This is a jaboticaba, and everybody says you can't grow it in South Florida, so I put it in a pot and I'm growing it, but I do need to put a little bit more soil on top of that root ball. Anyway, this is my challenge, to keep that thing alive. Then here I have another chaya. This is the one with the really pretty edible flowers that taste like nuts. Aren't they lovely? And this has had some damage from animals at its previous location, but I'm hoping that my praying mantises take care of that. And this is a miracle fruit. Miracle fruit is this weird fruit that you can eat the berry and then swish it around in your mouth and then eat a lemon and it tastes sweet. I don't know. It's just a novelty and I wanted to have one. Then over here, this is a cherry that I ate, and I don't know if it was a Barbados cherry or a Suriname cherry, but I stuck it in the dirt and it seems to be growing. So if anybody can identify for that, which one it is for me, I would appreciate it. Then next to that, I have 3 more thornless blackberries. They get the east morning sun, and this one has had a ton of new growth since I put it in, and it's only been in like a week. And next to that is another black raspberry. I just wanted to try some of it in the sandier soil and some of them over here where the soil's a little bit more dense. It's a really pretty plant, but I think it's going to be the fruit's going to be the same color as the black. As we walk north along the driveway, just to give you some perspective, this is my house. This is my composter. It's so little. There's the gate we just came through, the garage. And that's the south side that we've just been through. Okay, now we're here. This is another Grumichama. This is the one that has looks like a black cherry. Oh, and the jaboticaba that's in the pot, it grows its fruit on the trunk. It's like these black cherry looking things. Anyway, if I produce fruit, I'm just gonna celebrate. But this is the Grumichama that has the black cherry like fruit, and it's doing good since I got it. You can see it has new growth. Makes me happy when that happens. Also, I'm getting ready to leave for Thanksgiving, and I just planted a bunch of passion fruit, just the whole freaking thing, along the fence, like these little brown spots. I'm hoping that they come up, but they might not. This is another papaya that my friend Andrea gave me, and look at the growth on that. It's really happy here, and I think it likes the pine mulch too. This is my sexy tamarind. Every morning I come here and I have to pick off the flowers because I want this thing to grow its roots, but it's just flowering constantly. So anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna be gone for a while, so it's gonna have to do its own thing. This is my favorite plant. When I ate this guanabana for the first time, I honestly felt like this was probably the apple from the Garden of Eden, because this is the best tasting thing I've ever had in my life. And this is the plant that I really want to live and grow and produce because it is my favorite. And I can actually see it from my kitchen, so I can watch it grow every single day. This is another avocado. Because my avocado in the back, or in the fenced in portion, I've kept so very short because it's in the garden. I want this one to grow a little bit. I think I'm gonna let it get up to about 12 or 15 feet. Again, moving south from the avocado, this is where we've come from. This is a guava. It's a happy little guy, has lots of new growth on it. And it just seems to just do its own thing. I really don't even have to think about it that much. Next to that is another mulberry. These mulberries came to me and not very healthy, so I really need to pay attention to these. I worry about them. And then last is moringa that I got from Dion. She gave me both my moringas, and I'm very happy. I killed the longan that she gave me. I'm trying to bring it back to life, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But anyway, I liked this one because it was funky and it had like 2 tops to it, like a bottom top and a top top. Anyway, I love it. Then as we move towards the front of the house, this is my family room. We're at the front of the house now where no action happens because we want to keep everything looking not weird for our neighbors. These are plants that my sister-in-law gave me before she went out of town, And I have only killed one of her plants, so she can go and get them if she wants to, but I think they love me. Then over here, this is the last. This is my cocoa plum. This is a white cocoa plum. The one I have on the back is a purple cocoa plum. But anyway, this one doesn't have the flavor that the other one does. And this is my little house. If anybody really watches this, probably only my mom will if she watches the whole thing. But it's good for me to have a starting point to be able to say this is what the farm looked like when we very first started it. And you know, there are some things that I plan to take out. Like there are some, I don't know, we'll just have to see. I regret kind of planting this because I should have planted cocoa plum, but I didn't know about that back then. Like this big bush, it's not really doing anything except blocking the hose. So, you know, there'll be some changes, but anyway, here we go. Back in. I'm sure my puppy is thirsty.